Hey everybody, welcome to the Abbots Address. Today is Thursday, February 25th, 2016. So, a couple of things for the conversation today. Actually, one thing really, and that's Ango. Spring Ango is coming, spring is happening, it's in the air already, even though snow is at the farm today. And the theme for Ango is creativity. So I'd like to talk a little bit about creativity and Dharma and how this is going to kind of work out, or how I'm kind of thinking it, hoping it will work out. And kind of within that, I want to highlight a particular new initiative, which is the Sangha Circles. And I'll start with that. So the Sangha Circles, what's going on here is that we've got this opportunity in the community now. We're now kind of ready for this, where once a month during the 3 months of Ango, people will have the opportunity to gather at a person's home. And this will be someone who's been trained to facilitate the Sangha Circle meeting, and someone that's been vetted in and knows kind of how to organize the flow of things. And all of these different groups will be based on the same format. There's a gathering that happens, there's some sitting, a recitation of the Sangha Covenant, and so on. And then there will be a reading that's offered, and then some commentary on the reading, short. And then people will go around and share their reflections about the reading material. And this will all be relevant to Ango and the Buddha Dharma and practice that we do. And the idea is that people will go through and follow this format of the meeting and share their experiences and their reflections. And it's an opportunity really for members of the community to connect with each other around the Dharma in a space that's not just the temple, that's at someone else's home, and a chance to develop some more connections and relationships this way, and to share their experience of the Dharma. So it's a peer-led kind of thing within the structured format that we have, and it's everybody sharing. And my expectation is that this will go well. My hope is that it will go well. People will find it to be very useful and nurturing. And after we've done our first 3 months during the Ango and we've had the experience, then we'll gather input from it and revisit things and maybe make some adjustments or not or whatever, and then potentially launch them to go for year-long, monthly meetings for a year at a crack, if it goes well. So if you're interested in hosting one of these Sangha Circles at your home, then please let me know as soon as possible. Wes Shinyu Bullock is in charge. Shinyu has got experience with this kind of work, and he's going to be helping to coordinate everything. And yeah, I think it's going to be great. I'm really excited to see. There's been some interest shown so far, and I'm very grateful for that. And if others are interested too, please consider. Also, just to say it, if you're someone for whom the idea of a priestly vocation seems relevant, it might be a good opportunity for you to show up in this way to host a conversation at your space, if that works for you. If it doesn't, it's fine, not a big deal, but it would be a kind of a good thing. Okay, so that's the Sangha Circles, and then now a little bit about the Ango. The topic is creativity. And right away, everybody's asking, what's the book? What are the books? What are the books? I don't really know of any great books. I mean, there's some books that are out there now that are firmly 20th century points of view about what Dharma and art is. And I think there's value there. There's real value there. But I'm not sure that any one of those books actually catches the fullness of how I think Dharma relates to creativity today in the 21st century. So one of the interesting projects is going to be that the intention is that over the course of this Ango, I'm going to be doing a lot of teaching on the subject. We're going to have different workshops and things going on, and these workshops and these teachings will be collected, and hopefully at the end of the Ango we'll actually have something that'll be a presentation of the topic, like a book that would work. So for now, there's just going to be quotes and things that I feed out. Maybe Dawn and I will select a few of the classic texts to hold up. But, at the moment, the topic is creativity. Now, to be a member, to be a participant in the Ango, you should register. You should let us know that you're going to be a part of Ango. And one of the main features is that we're going to be looking at each Ango participant to say, okay, what is your practice of the Dharma right now? What are you doing? How many retreat days are you able to do during Ango? What's your daily sitting like? There's going to be a daily home liturgy like we always offer. And there'll be some expectation for a creative project of some kind. Now, be clear, this does not mean that you have to be a professional musician or poet or painter or something. You can be. That might be good. It might get in your way, actually. It depends. But you have to be a human being who practices the Dharma. And then we'll be in conversation together individually about, at least this is my expectation, Doan and I will be in contact with every Ango participant directly, and to try to kind of check in with what your creative project might be, and to kind of give some coaching as it goes. The idea is that at the Ango closing ceremony, we'll have kind of an exhibit or a showing or an event or something like this where everybody presents what they're doing, what they've worked on. And I think it's going to be great. So it's going to be a lot of fun. There'll be a lot of days that come up. Different members of the community have different ideas about things that might be cool to do. If you have an idea about something that might be neat to be a part of this Ango, focus on Dharma and spirituality and creativity, boy, let us know what it is and we'll see. Maybe it'll fit in and it'll be something we can use. Okay, so the Ango opening ceremony, let me just be clear on this, is actually March 6th, okay? So it's March 6th. That's the Ango opening ceremony. Please make a point to be there and to be willing to just throw yourself in and turn the heat up on your practice and engage. Of course, we always look for people to do a little more sitting and be involved in retreats a little more and be at the temple a little more. But creativity will be in the air and it's going to be awesome. Okay? Thank you, everybody. Keep your practice strong. I look forward to seeing you in the Zendo.